It can be art. It can really be art. So my best friend's oldest daughter, she wished when she was 15, 16, a graffiti course.
Oh, nice.
She had it for 2 days.
Am I parking something here or
yes,
go?
Because then we can. I don't know. I don't think you can drive through.
I think I don't know. I can go inside.
You can't. No.
No.
Then let's park here somewhere. Okay, this is only for.
I stay here.
Okay.
And that's it.
Thank you very much.
Corey?
Angelina?
Shane. Okay.
Yeah.
Corey, Angelina, Shane. Okay, good.
Good to go.
Good to go. Okay, this is the fishery, and this is all this. We can have a look, then we can see if we can look back to the castle.
Yeah, it does.
And when you come here, you can be here in the afternoon,
Yeah.
and then you can just buy the fish, sit down here, drink something, and it's no better
nice.
place to be.
Yeah.
Really,
Like
really
smoking right here
tranquil.
too?
Yeah,
Wow.
So good. Yeah.
you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's really, really fresh. It's also property of the castle, and well, now it's property of the the forestry, and they are the owners of the lake and of the fisher rights. They're here. I want to see if we can see the castle from down there. Yeah. Yep, that's the castle.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
That's the castle. So,
Down here. The lake.
so now you can think of it. 1461, it was constructed. One of these prince archbishops says, "I want to have a nice house here," and then it changes to the purpose of hunting. Okay, it stays like that for a long time. Then Napoleon destroys many things, and after the war with Napoleon, they don't have the money to take care of the building. So they want to sell it, but nobody wants to buy it. So it stays there empty for a long time until a rich family is able to buy it. And I think it's in the middle of the 19th century, 1830, 1850, somewhere there. And these owners, the new owners, they invest lots of money in the building to try to make it nice again. And then we had the next problem, because the next problem was the Second World War.
Oh.
So before the war, Hitler had, have you heard of the eagle's nest? Okay. It's in Bayern, in Bavaria, and there was a house constructed for him for summer residence, and underneath the castle that they constructed for him there, he had a house where he spent lots of time. And he wanted all his ministers and all his people to be close by. So the foreign minister, or the minister of foreign affairs, stayed here. Okay. So he stayed here, and they took it away from the family that was the owner. So it's like it had to be restituted later. And so it has a shadowy past. Yeah.
My mother actually saw Hitler face to face.
Oh, why?
Because her father was part of the underground
Okay.
when they were trying to get out of their country.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they were doing the whole concentration camps and everything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so kind of scary.
Yes.
Yeah, let's walk
Yes.
down
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Dock, too.
Yeah, that's probably.
This is
Yeah, that's a little sketchy walking on that. Get wet. I'm not in the mood to get wet. No.
Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah, right? Somebody stunk their boat.
Yeah, I think it's going to be difficult to get it out.
Yeah. Just a little bit. The lake is
Go ahead, I'll let you
beautiful.
Yeah, it's just one of 76 lakes in the region,
Wow.
just to give you an idea. And as you can see, there are these nice houses over there.
Yeah.
This is also kind of new, the chalets. So if somebody does not want to be in the castle as a hotel, what I have read is that the new chain has less bedrooms, but they are bigger. They're going to be bigger, and
The water's so clear.
The quality of the water is actually you could drink the water here of all of the lakes.
Beautiful.
So pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty.
As I said, this is one of the things that you can do with families. Just go down with your family, have something to eat here. It's really tranquil, and you can really see the fish is fresh, and it's really being done here.
Right
the smoker
there,
out here.
Smoker is good.
Can't get any fresher than that.
No,
right?
no.
That's one thing that being in Italy for 2 weeks, like coming here, completely different culture, completely different food, the whole, I'm like, this is more, I mean, Italy was beautiful and we love things there, but this is just like,
Come down.
coming
down.
you in your soul.
Yeah.
It's just so pretty.
And the only problem that we have with that is, for example, my husband was born here in the area, in the place where we live, and he went to university where I went to university, so we met, but he wanted to come back. And out of more than 20 students, well, pupils in school, only 2 of them did not come back.
Really?
They all wanted to come back. They are really attached to the landscape and attached to this tranquility. And
it gives you peace. It's quiet.
But you have to be born in that. As you say, Las Vegas is not big for you.
Yeah.
It's if you try to bring my husband to Las Vegas and let him live there, he will die within three days because he wouldn't stand it. And I know my goddaughter. She's from Guatemala City. She's 19 years old. I don't know how old you are. 19. And she stayed here with me for 1 year, and she could not stand it that it was nothing. So for a 19-year-old girl, it's like this kind of life. I mean, Ana Paula, you can just walk around and look. Why should I go up to the hill? There's nothing there. It's like, what do you expect to be there? Do you want Disney World to be up there?
Right. The nightclub.
Yeah, something like that. Beer.
Right. That's funny.
But she did not understand the point of walking because no.
See, this is I like this a lot better than maybe. She is Angelina's she can be an extrovert.
Yes.
But she's very introverted. She has to have her own space, her own time.
Yeah.
So something like this is a good getaway mind, because her mind is constantly running.
Yeah.
So she has to have her own personal
time. Have you finished school?
I'm not. I'm a sophomore in college coming up, but I'm studying to be a mechanical engineer.
Okay.
With biomedical.
Oh.
Yes, and then I'll be able to finish my second degree in a year and a half, and then I'll get my third degree
I have to explain to me how this works in the States now, because here you finish high school, and after high school then you go to university if you want to go to university, but we don't have like a third something.
So our high school, I did 2 years of like normal public school, and then I went to another school where they had a dual enrollment, so I was able to finish out my high school degree or diploma, and then I was able to do my first 2 years of college, and then I went to college for my first like real year, but I've already completed 2 years, so this will be my 4th year of completing some sort of college degree.
Okay.
So I got my high school diploma and my first degree coming out of high school, and I'll get my second degree, which is my bachelor's and my undergrad, and then I'll get my master's when I finish.
Okay, that's sounds complicated.
It is very complicated.
So what's the name of the castle?
Castle Fuschl, Schloss Fuschl, Fuschl, Fuschl.
Okay.
Like the lake and like the town that is over there.
Okay.
So it was used, by the way, as a scenario for a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is why I was asking you if you know the movie from Romy Schneider and Karl-Heinz Böhm. But it's a German movie talking about the life of Sisi and Franz Joseph.
I don't think we've seen that one.
Do you know about Franz Joseph and Sisi? Well, in Austria we have a history of 600 years of Habsburgs being emperors. Okay, and the one that was the longest, the emperor, his name was Franz Joseph I, and he was emperor of Austria, and Austria was the whole empire, Austria and Germany, and Czech Republic, and many other things, Hungary, and he was the emperor for 68 years.
Oh wow.
And his summer residence is in my hometown. And he and his wife, Sisi, they were like Diana, like a princess, and well known everywhere. She was murdered, and so it was a nice story to be told later and to make a movie out of it.
Okay.
And the movie plays here. So this is this is the house of the family, which is not the truth. Which is not the truth. The truth was in Bavaria, but they have used this place for the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
I know, it's tranquil.
That is just
What do you mean?
listening to the water,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's so peaceful.
Yeah.
You don't hear cars.
No.
You don't hear noise. So she, ever since she was little, she's always been like, she doesn't like a lot of noise. So when there's
Like almost like people who have autism, like they
Yeah.
get overstimulated.
overstimulated.
Yeah.
That's how my brain processes stuff.
So she gets to the point where she's just like, I have
Just
to
leave
cut
me
out.
alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
to cut it out. I have to,
Yeah.
you know.
So I always have like headphones on alone or something like that. So I'm just like listening in my own world.
And music. She has to always constantly listening to music. Like she's always.
The thing here is, for example, when you see people walking with music, 'cause I like it when I'm walking with my dog, listening to podcasts and things, like using the time.
Yeah.
And I'm always arguing with my husband because he says it, and he's right. He's right sometimes, not very often, but sometimes. Okay. And one of the things is, if you always have music in your ears, then you cannot listen to this.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot listen to the birds, to the water.
yes.
Yeah, I understand if it's the noise of the city,
Yes.
but
So, like places like this, I don't think I would need anything. Especially like going out on a run or you're on the water.
You wouldn't. You
wouldn't need
You
it.
would enjoy this, but like in the hustle and bustle of the city,
Yeah.
she turn it off. So she, you know, too many distractions. So I could sit here all
I
day.
know, it's beautiful.
Literally, I could grab a cup of coffee, have a book, take my Bible, whatever.
that is the idea. That is the idea
And
of
just
this.
sit.
For me, it's more to sit somewhere, get some ice cream or some
Yeah.
coffee,
Yeah,
and
coffee
just
and
look
just-
at people walk by.
Exactly. Yeah. People watch. Yes.
That's it. I love the way that the clouds are going right over the top of the mountain. So pretty.
That's how high the mountains are.
Yeah.
That's not high. The other side.
That was
That-
the high one.
So-
wait. Just wait.
On our itinerary, there
It's
was
trying to be a mountain.
Trying to be. Yes.
Okay.
This is a big hill.
on our itinerary there was some mention about Wolfgang or a
Yes.
lake and
Let's go.
okay.
Let's go. Let's.
That's what I think. That's, you know. My mom says when she was little, she had not her family, but the family stayed in the neighborhood. They had cattle, and she would get the milk from the cow.
Oh.
So really fresh from the cow.
That's beautiful.
That is Fuschl, the town. Okay, it's the same place, it's the same lake, but now you have the town. Okay, the other side was only the castle.
Yes.
At the end of the lake on the left hand side, and this here is the town. It's about 3,000 inhabitants. It's and very touristic. If you look at the roofs of the houses, sometimes you will read that it says pension. And that means something like bed and breakfast. So lots of this is very, very touristic.
It's very pretty.
I could live here. I can see.
Well, you know, I'm Rotarian. You know Rotary? The Rotary Club? Right. Rotary Club, it was started in the States. Actually, it's Rotary. If you look here on your right hand side, would you please drive a little bit slower? That building on your right hand side, those are the main offices of Red Bull.
Oh, Red Bull. Okay. Did not know that.
Didi Mateschitz, he was the owner of 49% of the shares of Red Bull. And he died last year. So now his son has taken over. And I just read on the paper last week that he's still related to the people of the area, and he wants to still do good things because he was always supporting sports,
Yeah.
especially extreme sports.
Yes.
And his son also wants to continue supporting here.
Oh, that's good.
And they still have 49% of the shares.
Nice.
So this is a town, and as you can imagine, every town is called a church
Right.
and
yeah.
a maple. That can be interesting for you. Have you seen the maple?
No.
The tree. The,
The maple trees. I've seen them before, but
not maple like Canada maple.
Uh-huh.
It's mayor, you know,
Yeah.
like on the tree with dancing. So that's a nice tradition. So look, and they do this by hand, so you have to look at the other pictures. So it's not a machine that is bringing the tree to the middle of the town. It's really just manpower.
Nice. That's really cool.
So.
These are really cool.
Thank you. So this is one of the traditions. And we have really lots of traditions, lots of people, but Edelweiss and the whole thing that you have seen in Sound of Music, it's
Yeah.
not the tradition thing.
Yeah.
Traditional.
That's just
Not the
like
real
production.
This is, yes, this is just to make it romantic.
Right.
The story of the family Trapp, though, that is a real story. So they really moved to the States and they were really trying. Would you please slow down, and we will take this parking spot for a picture stop. This is the Lake Volga just in front of us.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh wow.
Please here to the right. Thank you, Robert. I can tell you a few things about the lake and what you see here in front of us. So I promise after a tour in this region you want to come back.
Oh,
Because there are
yes.
so many things. We have a Coke Railway that is behind that cloud. Okay. And the town here underneath is called Sant'Angelo. It's also called Mozart's town, even though he was never here.
Right.
But his mother was born here.
His mother was born.
What happened?
I figured it out.
Ooh, let me.
See it?
What's that?
The cable car.
The cable car.
The cable car going up there to the church of one.
Oh wow.
Okay.
You see it? Do you see it?
Yep.
You want to go?
It's pretty high.
Look how high it goes up. That's really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that.
We're going to drive through. So
Yeah.
we're going really to drive through that so you
Yeah.
can really see the station. So in case you think about it.
Okay.
Okay. There are 3 towns around this lake. This one here, at the beginning on this side, it's called St. Gilgen. And it's the place where Anna Maria Pertl was born. That is the mother of Mozart.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it has a certain importance for me because I got married here.
Oh wow. At the church down there?
Yes.
With the green top?
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
And you see the maypole next to it.
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
see it on the right hand side?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then there is another town. If you keep with your eyes on the left hand side, then you see something white coming out. Can you see it?
I see the tree.
Way up there?
No, down there.
Okay.
It's down under. On the left hand side of the lake,
Yes.
it's another town called St. Wolfgang.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we could go either to St. Gilgen or to St. Wolfgang. You're not in a hurry.
No.
No, not at all. We have all day.
We have all day.
Okay, so I would say probably if we want to go to, I think St. Wolfgang is more beautiful.
Okay.
But it takes about 20 minutes longer because we have to go around the lake, get out, then
fine,
take some
okay.
pictures and then.
Okay.
Okay.
That was beautiful. Huh?
Look how big those leaves are. Yeah.
Actually, I think the weather today is perfect for this.
The only thing is you cannot see yet the mountains.
Yeah.
Because that one there is 1,700 and something.
Wow.
And there is a Coke Railway. It's a train, but it has like
Look how, like,
it's a train.
Way up there?
Yes, it's 5.6 kilometers. And when we drive through, then I'll show you the way the train goes.
Oh.
It's
Yes, we have to see that. You can sit in the back seat.
Yeah.
Of the train?
No.
Oh.
you could
Oh,
go
it's
on
in the train?
No, the train goes all the way to the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
You'll be just fine. Just close
Oh,
your
no,
eyes.
no,
It's not an elevator. It's not a cable car. I think a cable car is worse.
Yes.
Because then you're really standing
I would love to go on that
in
cable
the
car.
air than anything.
Right?
I want to go on the cable car.
I do too. That's cool.
So I have a cable car in my hometown too.
Do you?
So we're going to go to Ischl too.
That's really
I wanna go
cool.
to the-
Let's wait for the weather to be better.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you see how they are going up there?
Yes.
You
And,
can't see
and they are
anything.
going into nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, you exactly.
Cool. All right.
You can stay in the car and we'll go up the cable car.
At the
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
supermarket. That would be nice. Because I can have a look. Because we could go by boat to St. Wolfgang and ask Robert to pick us up in St. Wolfgang.
Oh.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of now.
That's cool. Because then we can do that. Right? And Dad's gonna be sitting there going, no, Dad, he wouldn't go on it.
But you know what? We drive through, we have a look, and because before I start looking at this, you
Am I
go to
driving?
St. Gilgen. Yeah, you go
But Ischl.
that to St.
St.
Gilgen.
Wolfgang.
St. Gilgen. Just keep on driving here for a while, and then to the left. To
Here.
St. Gilgen.
There's your Wolfgang.
St. Gilgen.
Yeah, and we go to the station, and then we ask when the next boat is leaving. And then we decide if we do that, if it's immediately, you know what I mean?
Okay. Sounds good.
Because if we have to wait too long, then it's not.
Right.
So next chance that you get to go into the city center of St. Gilgen, I think is the next, or 2 streets, to see the next one, the second one to the left. Second one, please. This is for the cable car.
The cable car.
That's what I told you. I was going to pass it by. That's the cable car station. Oh, you could do also some paragliding if you wanted to.
Oh, let's go, babe.
Oh boy.
That looks like so much fun.
It's here?
No,
No,
the next
more.
one. The next one. This is just for the bus.
I live in small town. I'll hold the camera.
You have a heart attack in the corner.
No. You stay in the car. So you don't have to see.
So here to the left.
Yes.
In this tiny little town, also about 3,000 inhabitants, they have
Left or-
international links. Left.
Yeah, okay.
They have the International School of St. Gilgen. It's a high school.
Oh wow.
And it's students from all over the world that are here. It's quite a... But it's a very good school. I'm a friend to the director, so we'll tell her that it's a posh school.
So what's at the top where the cable car is going?
Walking, that's what Ana Paula will say. Why do you want to go up there just to see the scenery? So if you just give me a chance a little bit farther, then you will see that on the right hand side the boat station.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, the right hand side. And then I can go and ask when the next one is leaving and how long it takes. And then I will meet you. You see the group?
Oh, there's
okay,
some.
the boat is leaving now. Because you see the amount of people?
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay. Good.
Robert's like,
Robert. Then we'll do the following. Do you have my phone number, Robert? Yes,
I have.
you call me. Okay. Would you please drive to St. Wolfgang, to the Markt? St. Wolfgang Markt?
St. Wolfgang Mark,
Yeah,
I
that
remember.
will be about from here half an hour for
Yeah.
you. Okay, and we will need about half an hour maybe to be over there, maybe a little bit more. Take my umbrella and I'll take my.
All right, so we're going to take a boat ride to St. Wolfgang, I believe it's called.
You really give me your like you feel free to do whatever.
Yes, no, that's good. Yeah. But we were supposed to do this at Como and we couldn't because it was the clouds were so low that it was so
You don't
foggy.
see
We
anything.
didn't see anything.
Sorry, it's a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Robert's number, and so we can still get in touch.
Okay. We have his number too.
Yeah. You might need to put on the jacket once we get going. That's why I said bring your. Did you bring your sweater?
I'm wearing it.
Okay. You know what I meant? The one I gave you.
No,
That you borrow.
that's enough.
How do we pay this now? Do we pay? Do I pay everything now, and then you do it through the company, or do it?
Don't
Don't know.
know.
We'll reimburse you though. Yeah,
I pay for everything then, and then I'll give you the.
I believe so.
That or we can pay for them and you.
However you want to do it. I know some things were included.
This was not included.
Okay, then we'll pay for it.
No, we'll pay for it. They do cards.
Okay.
Pass. Okay. Dann müsst ihr uns mal dran beim Eingang kurz warten und kommen dann rein.
Yeah, we should wait a little bit.
What's your shit feet?
I guess you want to go up.
Probably, yeah.
I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Do you want me to pay for them here?
That depends on you. If you want,
No,
I
I'll
can
pay for it. No, I'll pay for it. Go ahead and go upstairs. Get a
All right.
spot. Yes.
Those flowers and they beautiful.
And so nobody places the flower.
Way up there?
Yeah. And the town itself is very, very famous. So there was 2 reasons because of the church.
Oh, wow.
And from the people come to the so that everyone, the place itself became famous. And until the 18th century, story is the owner of a restaurant gets it on the waiter gets it off with her when she gets it off with the guest. And that is like a theater performance. First it's a theater performance, nobody cares about it. And then 30 years later, they want to somebody use the block and they are busy. They need to work. And now they really have a hotel called White Forest. It's one of the biggest hotels there. There are 9 houses in the hotel. They have a sauna and all the lake. Nobody went out there. Look at that nice house over there. That's not nice. That is a stage that is just being constructed now, but it has just been constructed. They opened it, the first performance they had here was on the 24th of July.
The day before her birthday.
And it's about the story, the history of Sant'Angelo. And it's really just done for that, for this year, 1,100 years of Sant'Angelo. And it's going to be after this year, they are going to take it away.
Oh, they're gonna take it down? Really?
Yeah, you can it's another thing. Just trying to take care of the scene.
Wow, I'm surprised.
And there's a nice school behind. It used to be for children from Vienna. They get in the summertime. And now it's still kind of summer place.
Like a summer camp?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's really pretty.
Another kind of tourism. It's very, very popular. It's operetta. There is an operetta called The White Horse King, talking about the story of the lady and the waiter, and it's very, very famous. People here in the 1930s arrived from Berlin here and made motorway. Just instead, because of the White Horse King. And now it's also another thing that they developed right here because of the needed seats during winter time. And the place itself is converted to a
Does the lake freeze during the winter?
a few years ago, I don't have the picture anymore. My mobile, I did not put it on the cloud. And I have a picture of me walking with a friend.
Oh, wow.
But it's about 5 or 6 years ago. It doesn't freeze every year.
Is it very deep?
It is one. How much are the things?
Wow, that's really deep.
It's not the deepest one. The deepest is at the same
375 feet deep.
Wow. I'd like to live here. Sherry.
So I told her, because I'm sure you've read or hear the news about the lovely United States and what all is going on with the president. Yeah, exactly. See, you don't even live there and you like roll your eyes. So I told her, I was like, if things get really bad in our country, there's nothing saying, because I retired this year.
Oh, but you're too young to retire.
I work for the police department, so I've been there almost 28 years, right? So I told her, I go, there's nothing saying that we have to stay in the United States. We can always go somewhere really beautiful, especially all these areas that we're going to go to and tour.
So you're looking like
Yeah.
We could.
We told her when we were down in Italy that they're somewhere, and I said, see, maybe we could just come here, and she's at college. She's like, no. No, they don't have to go anywhere. She's like, no.
But you can go to college here. I was telling you that I am on the Rotarian. Rotary has it's a service club. And started in the States, but it's all over the world. And it's really strange that you don't know anything about it.
Never heard about it.
You don't imagine. Maybe it's my pronunciation.
That's okay.
How do you spell it?
Rotary.
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 Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rotary.
I've never heard of that.
And
But you can
one of
come
the things
abroad,
that,
right?
One of the things that we do is exchange program. Oh, my niece is at the moment in Taiwan.
Oh, wow.
For 1 year.
I cannot speak English.
I believe.
You took 3 years of Spanish.
I don't speak my mother tongue, but I can understand some of it if you speak slow.
And she can read it
I
very
can
well.
read it very well, but I
So this is a brand new restaurant. They just built it within the last year or so. Very cool.
Like this.
That's really neat.
How much diesel? How much water?
We used to have an old train and you could go very similar to this course of train.
Huh?
I could make these.
Yes, you could. So there is the actual train that goes up the mountain. Very cool. It really does?
Yeah. They don't use it. They don't use it, but it works perfectly.
Wow.
So, the mountain station is 1,732 meters.
It's way up there.
So, what you were expecting.
Yeah.
Remember Sound of Music?
Yes.
You see Julie Andrews with the children on the train.
Oh, okay.
The red one. Sound of Music. Mm-hmm. There is a spot where you see Julie Andrews singing and with the children they are playing, and the the Baron is not there, and they go and play on the ground
up here.
and they go up here.
Oh, nice.
What's the station up there? Does it what is there up there when you finally get up there?
When you go up there and you walk around, and you see 13 of the lakes. It's just a
Oh.
magnificent view.
Oh, okay.
It's just beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Grazie.
This is my favorite.
Look at all that. Yeah. But everything looks so manicured.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
It's so well preserved. Because the house that was built back then versus how it's built now.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot more upkeep now. And we're still trying to learn.
Well, the big difference is really that people take care of things.
Yes.
Yes.
And when things become touristic, for example, the Eagle's Nest in Bavaria, it was destroyed partially underneath. but they brought it very, very touristic, and now they invest the money in preserving and in keeping everything nice. And we pay a lot of money with our taxes also.
Yes.
But at least, maybe because I was born in Guatemala, I keep on comparing.
Yes.
In Guatemala, I would like to avoid taxes.
Yes.
And here, I don't care, because even though I don't pay taxes,
Right.
I don't like to pay taxes, but at least you have the feeling that they are really using the money for
Correct.
people.
You can see that. You can see what
That's
they're
what they are
doing.
doing.
Whereas in our country, you pay lots of taxes, and they send it to other countries for stupid stuff, and it's like, why are you not taking the money that we're spending and improving our own country? I have to tell you too that we walked into Austria and we're like walking around with the guide the other day, and we're like,
Please. It's very clean.
it was so clean, and you don't see garbage everywhere. And then when we were driving into Rome, the first thing you see is all the graffiti and
Well, there was trash everywhere.
trash everywhere, and you're just like, this is supposed to be like a big tourist destination. Why are you not keeping your city clean, you know?
I don't understand, because you don't do that in your own house.
Right.
So if you don't do it in your own house, why should I do it here?
Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
It reminds me of Las Vegas though, because when you like drive around, you see all the trash everywhere and everything, and it's a big attraction, but it's very dirty.
Yeah, very. You see the hotel over there?
Yes.
That is called Scalaria. Scalaria, it's an event hotel, and I was just telling Corey that it's from there. So they have lots of big events, like from Red Bull or airplane show. This once
Okay.
in July, they have an airplane show happening here. So all these big planes making all kinds of
Noise and everything.
noise. No, well, forget about the noise, but the nice loops. and
Oh,
things
yeah.
everywhere. So
Yeah.
it's
Smoke
really, really
trails.
nice, yes. And then you see it's not a lamp, but it looks like a lamp over there, like lantern. Okay, they put this a bit farther in the middle during winter time.
Oh,
And
really?
it looks like a candle.
Oh,
And so it's
Very neat. We'll walk right by it, babe.
you don't see it again.
that's cool.
It's a candle.
It's got like a gas thing in the middle. That is so cool.
Especially during winter time where everything is
Yeah, it's
cold.
cold.
And
And
hot.
are you allowed to, when it's out in the lake, is it always out there even when it's frozen?
It's not always frozen. It's really not very often that it freezes. For example, when I was walking up, because I was living here before, I only could walk from Sant'Angelo to St. Paul. I was not the whole lake.
Oh, okay. It's a little.
And the small lakes, they do freeze.
Yeah.
But this is too big. Okay. So let's walk to the other spot so that Robert can take us to the next.
Just makes you appreciate nature and just God's creation.
Yes. Yes. When my children were little, I thought, because I would like the water is too big
Yes.
just to be on one spot.
Yes.
And so I said, well, I have two children, maybe they want to go somewhere else and I can visit them then. And then they were little, I said, Mom, I'm not going anywhere. I live in the best place in the world. And even the sauna is there. Sauna is the best cake maker in Austria. And it's in my hometown. And that was so, hey, come on, you cannot stick up to the same place where I live, so you have to go somewhere else so I can visit you.
All right.
But let's see, my oldest son is studying medicine now, and he lives in Graz, the southern part of Austria, and the youngest is doing biathlon, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, she's taking mechanical engineering.
I've heard.
Yeah. I told her the other day, I go, I know it's not in your field, but if you can come up with something that you could spray on buildings,
Yeah.
if they've got graffiti already on them, it would make the paint come off,
Yeah.
and it would provide like a protective barrier.
Yeah.
So if somebody tried to spray paint over that, it would just run right off. I go, you make billions of
I
dollars.
told Dad I'm an engineer, not entrepreneur.
Well, Patrick, my oldest son, when he started medicine, you have to pass a very difficult exam to enter medicine here in Austria. He did not do it at the first time, so he was 0.4% far away from the entrance. And so he had to wait for 1 year to make the exam again. And in the meantime, he studied biomedical.
Oh, nice.
And one of the big courses that he has taken, he could, they took it. So like, he does not have to do it again in medicine.
Okay.
Because it was similar. And so he didn't lose the whole year. And in the meantime, I think that it's not losing time actually. He's gaining experience and and now he knows what he wants. So now he's really studying a lot and he's doing great. But I think it's only because now he knows what he wanted to do.
Right.
Yes. Because he did not know a few years ago.
I want to work with the medical field, but I know that if I could not do anything like with surgery or anything just because of like blood and stuff like that, I don't like that. But the human body and
I know. I saw.
with how we could help people, like, is interesting to me, like the human body, but I cannot do surgery or stuff of that sort.
Oh wow.
The museum of dolls, the doll museum up there.
Oh, okay. What do they call the Russian dolls that fit inside one? Matushka. Yeah. We saw some of those the other day. Yeah.
Und ich kann nur schlafen, indem ich so eine Rolle runterkriege.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I know the flowers appreciate all this rain and weather.
Yeah, well, you see, everything is green here. It's not only because people are taking care. It's nature.
Yeah. The other thing that's really nice is last couple of nights we've been having dinners that are a little bit more, how do you say, American?
Oh, sophisticated.
Yeah, we got so tired of, I mean, not tired of it, but the whole time that we were in Italy was either pasta, pizza, or wine.
Okay.
That's all they.
And we had
the
a
wine here also.
Yes, the wine here is good.
we had a tour guide, and she took us around for like almost 5 hours one day. And, you know, we have our flasks that are full of water. So we're sitting there drinking on this because we're getting hot and, you know, tired or whatever else. This lady did not take, well, she took one little sip in 5 hours, and we're like, how are you even going without like dying of thirst, you know?
I have no water with me.
Yeah, oh no?
But it's not good. Whenever I go to the doctor,
Yeah.
you know, once a year or every 1.5 years, I go to control. So we have this system. This might be interesting for you also. And also we have a insurance. So I have to pay 20% back. So whatever happens to me, if I go to the doctor, they cover 80%.
Yes.
But since I'm an entrepreneur, then if you go constantly to the doctor and you can show that you have been there on the times where so every 1.5 years, then after 2 times they got 10% off.
Oh wow!
Okay.
So now I don't have to pay 80 as a 20%, but only 10%.
No, that's not bad.
Wait. And a few years later, I did not know that because I have been doing it still. I only pay 5% now.
Oh, wow.
And so whenever I go to the doctor, it's almost free.
Wow.
And so I keep on doing it, and what they want is us to make sure that people do not get sick.
Yep.
So, and they also support some things that I think they are very good. For example, once a year, apply to 3 or 4 days of cycling or tranquility.
Yeah.
To make sure that people do not burn out.
Right.
Right.
That's a good idea.
It's really good. It's quite good. So this is the entrance of it. Wow. The entrance of this event hotel. It's beautiful. Well, it is beautiful, but for me, it doesn't fit.
No, it doesn't.
In the,
It's
in
too
the
modern.
place.
Yeah. It does not fit. Very
The
modern.
architecture is beautiful, but
Yeah.
it doesn't fit.
Yeah. But my sons, both of them, they work sometimes here. My youngest son works as a bellboy sometimes.
Oh, nice.
And the good thing about it is that they get all these fancy cars.
Yes.
And he's the one that gets the car and also parks the car.
Yes.
So once he drives
The
a
valet.
Porsche, and then he drives a Ferrari, and he's quite happy. But nice job. And as I said, he doesn't do it very often, but he has told me about the inside of the building. Has to be wonderful.
Yeah.
But I was telling you this about the insurance because of something else. You said something.
I just know our insurance, that's going to be one of the biggest expenses when I retire is paying for insurance. It's ridiculously expensive.
But what does it cover?
It'll cover all three of us, full coverage.
Yeah. With dental and vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like in US dollars, it's like $1,400 a month.
It's like a house payment or a car payment, you know?
It's a lot.
No?
Which, considering with him being employed with the police department right now, it's only, was it $300 a month?
Not even that.
Yeah, something like that. So it's still a lot, yes.
Yeah, it's going to multiply by four times, 4 or 5 times as much once I retire.
No, we don't have that. So actually, it's even less. We pay our taxes according to our income. So for me, as an example, at the end of the year, I only know how much I got. Now, if you give me 100 euros now, actually, I don't know how much of this it's really going to be for me because depending on my income, at the end of the year, I could either have to pay 55%, up to 55%, but this is only for the ones that pay millions. Millions.
Right.
But that's when 25%.
Wow.
So the first 2,000 euros a year, that would be 1,000 euros a month, something like that. They are free, tax free, but everything else, it starts with 25% on taxes. And that covers insurance, it covers education, it covers everything.
Wow.
But we don't have a property tax. That is something that we have that I
Yep.
don't. So we only pay 20% on VAT,
Okay.
which is a lot compared to you.
Yeah.
But we don't have to pay this property tax because you pay the taxes when you buy things.
Right.
And not every year, again and again and again.
Oh yeah, no, we pay the tax when you buy it, and then you pay it every year too.
Yeah, it's something I do not understand.
We don't either.
There was a video that I was watching the other day. It talks about all the times that you're taxed, and it's like by the time you get done, it's like
Because we get taxed on employment, you get taxed on,
Yeah, we do all
you get
that.
taxed on food, property,
cars,
Transport.
medical.
gas.
So look at this building here. This is one of the oldest buildings from the program from 1520.
Wow.
1528.
Oh, that's how they wrote the twos. It's
Yeah.
like a Z.
Careful, because
Do we have to pay to use restrooms here?
what? Yes. But
Rum.
Gin.
Good stuff.
Yeah, look at the traditional.
She's wearing traditional,
Yeah, it's at the end.
yeah, garb.
You will see that men. Look at your left. I love them. I really like them.
They're cute. They're very pretty.
And you know that depending on the bowl, where the bowl is,
Single,
it's
married, widow. Who
Well,
married
the
widow?
widow is they are not all right.
Not all widows.
And it's a new thing. It was not like that. You would say that 400 years ago.
Right.
I'm sure you're not rotary.
Let's just get that another one. I don't know what flavor he likes.
The apricot one was pretty tasty though.
All right.
No.
Rotary.
Yeah.
No, never heard of
Never.
it.
Never heard of that.
Never seen it.
So you have a task now.
Yeah, you have a test.
The only thing that's close to that in our language is notary. You know what a notary is? So when you have to go sign legal documents.
Yeah. Notary. Yes.
Yeah, you have the notary. Yep. That's what I thought you were meaning. I was like, no, that can't be what she's talking about.
You want to have a look at the church?
Sure.
Sure. So, the fountain outside is from 1525.
Die ganze Kirche wurde ausgemalt.
And one of them is that while he was in Falkenstein, he had this chapel, he was living there, and he wanted to construct a church. He had seen on a dream that he wanted to construct a church, and he didn't know where to do it. So what he does is that he takes an axe and he throws the axe in the place where the axe falls. Is going to tell him where to construct the church. But if you remember the stone, this kind of flat stone on the lake, that was over there, and the axe fall down here. So it's like, no. But that's one of the stories. And within the Catholic Church, they have every saint has got an object in their hands for people to know what they were talking about, who is this person. So St. Bartholomew is the one that has always a church in his hands. Sometimes he has an axe on the roof of the church, or he has an axe in his hand. So for them, because there are some other also bishops or people that also constructed churches, so interested to say who is who.
Right.
Okay. So you see him with the church.
Yes.
With the bishop, and with the staff. Right. And then you see here him holding the axe. So let's have a look.
Ich glaube, es sind also es sind wahnsinnig viele Engel, die außenrum sind. Ihr müsst wirklich eure Zeit da drin verbringen und diesen Altar anschauen. Dann nach dem Altar, wenn wir wieder rausgehen, ins links oben einen Kranz und die hat die Bibel.
Oh, wow. This is the former not house, but church service the bird.
That's really cool.
That's really good.
There are so many more stories about the church here.
Yeah.
There are lots of legends. Well, he throws the axe and says this should be here. Then the next thing is he wants to construct a church, but when you see here the place, it's very difficult for constructing anything.
Right.
So he needs help, and the devil comes to him and says, "I'm going to help you." And he says, "You want to help me?" He said, "Yeah. The only thing I want is you give me the first soul that enters the church, and then I'll do the church with you." I said, okay, that's a good deal. And so they make the church, and when he finished, then the first one, so the devil comes and says, well, I need my reward.
Yeah.
Pay up. And then the first soul that enters the church is a wolf. And
Is a what?
A wolf. And this is the saga of Saint Wolfgang.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. That's a good trade-off. I was gonna say the town drunk.
No.
Wow.
No camera.
No cameras? Okay.